Everybody. So, you may have seen in one of the other videos or short, we're in Krasnodar Park, and more specifically we're in the Japanese garden located inside Krasnodar Park. What a wonderful place it is. We just had a lovely tea ceremony. It's really nice. Very relaxing. Oh, a red squirrel right on cue, look at that. That's my first ever red squirrel. I've never seen one. Wow. Well, well, well. Well, that was cool. They're so much prettier than the grey squirrel, aren't they? There's me sounding like a squirrel buff. Anyway, onwards. Done lots of videos today, some short, some long, some a complete mess. So I've no idea really what you're going to get to see, because you know me in editing, I don't really do that. But I have learnt a new trick on the phone. Let's pause in the video, so it means I can pause it at uninteresting bits, like now, and restart like now. We can go wandering all over the place apparently. We're going to go down here. So effectively this is a park within a park. And you may have seen on the other video how big Krasnodar Park is. Maybe one of the previous visits I've done lots of videos from Krasnodar Park. And it'll probably be titled Galitsky Park, named after the gentleman that pays for it. What a wonderful man. Pays for all of this for people to enjoy. Completely free to get in. The only thing you have to pay for is actually coming into the Japanese garden, and that's not really an entrance fee. It's just unless there's a special event on, the only way in here is to book the restaurant or book the tea ceremony. And every time we've come here, we've not actually been able to get into this because it's always fully booked, so you need to book it in advance. Oh, just like the park outside, it is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. So, our purpose today was to come to a new park that they've opened up. So they're always building in this park. There's always new areas being added, and one of the areas that's still under construction, has been under construction for a long time. Part of it has just been opened up, and it's like this virtual, well, you'll see it, it's like tunnels. And it's really hard to explain, but it's just like 4D virtual reality, completely immersive, and it's the floor, it's the sides, it's the ceiling, and it's like an aquarium, and then you're in the ocean with whales and sharks, and then you're in a meteorite storm and various things like this. And it is, I mean, if you're a member of my Telegram group, you'll have seen some of the videos. It's absolutely otherworldly. So that's what we're here to see. But we're also here for this, for the Japanese garden. And it's a job to know where to go, really, because it's it's like I say, it's a park within a park. It's huge. Bit of Instagram modelling, no doubt. Don't really do the Instagram thing, do we? That's for the kiddies. Stopped being one of those a long time ago. How beautiful is this? Don't really know where to go, wife. Should we go there, in here, or this way? Got all of these different places to go. Okay. We'll go and find out what that thing is. So I think we're going to be in here for a while. Lots of koi ponds, as you would expect. Lots of fishes. I don't know if you can see them. There's one. Amazing. Beautiful. Очень красиво. Wow. Oh, that's the way out, I think. We're not going that way. I'm not leaving, I tell you. I'm staying. Well, your eyes are going to have to do the commentary for you. So I'm trying to take it all in, really. well. Спасибо.
Девчата, смотрите, вон. Тройной водопад.
This is, yeah, this is, isn't it? You know, it's that. Beautiful. Considering it's all man-made, it's been done absolutely beautifully, I've got to say. I think it looks incredible. Very relaxing. Well, it would be. Beautiful, isn't it? And maybe where?
Make wishes.
Oh, make wishes. Thought she said maybe vicious. Oh, I don't know, I'm lost. It's another... It's crazy, isn't it, to think that this is a park within the park. It just shows how big the actual park is. Because this is huge. What's up here? Oh, you can literally spend all day just in this park, I think, wandering around.
The lady says it's 7 hectares.
7 hectares. The Japanese park alone. Yeah, might be here a while. Anyhow, let's go and find that red thing. So a little bit of a contrast. This is all part of Krasnodar Park as well, of course. Why wouldn't it be? I mean, in a purely crude Western way, can you imagine how much this place cost? And as I've said, this has been funded by a gentleman called Galitsky. And I cannot begin to imagine how many billions this has cost. And I'm not talking about this bit here on screen now, I'm talking about the whole park. You need to see some of the other videos. It is just staggering. Look at this. Yes, I know it's not in China and it's not authentic and blah blah. But this is just one thing in this absolutely immense and amazing garden. Beautifully done. Let's get down there somewhere. This way. No, that way. Change my mind. There's no restrictions here. There's no sort of roped off areas like that. Oh, you can't walk along there. Can you imagine this in the UK? Oh, you're not allowed to walk along there. Why not? Well, because maybe the rocks are slippery. Maybe you'll fall over and hurt yourself. Okay, maybe I won't. Yeah, this wouldn't pass health and safety in the UK. You'd have to have a high-vis vest and a crash out, wouldn't you? There's no guardrails. No sign saying slippery when wet, or any other nonsense. No, what's that? Yeah, funnily enough, you didn't have that in the olden days, did they? No, what they had is common sense. And that's prevalent here in Russia. Common sense. So if you haven't worked out that these rocks might be slippery when they're wet, then you're going to probably fall over, go base over apex, and twat yourself in the back of the head. And that's how you learn. So, yeah, we love that. We love that Darwin theory kind of thing. Because it means you get to enjoy stuff without Mr. Health and Safety stepping in and going, you can't do this, you can't do that. And this whole video is it's hard to wrap your head around, but this garden, what you've seen so far, is probably a tenth of this particular garden, which is located inside a massive park. So try and wrap your head around how big this place is. Tea Presso Bar. Do you want a bubble tea or something, wife? No? Yeah, it's just, well, can only be described as magical. So I thought, I'll be honest, naively, I thought that I might be a bit underwhelmed by this, because it's one of those, it's kind of like don't meet your heroes kind of thing. It's a place that we've not had the chance to see, and we've been to Krasnodar Park many times, many times, and every time it's fully booked to come into this Japanese garden. So we've never been able to get in here. And I'll be honest, I was excited to be able to come in here, but I was sort of thinking, oh, I hope it's, you know, not a bit naff, you know, a bit, Oh, wow, was I wrong. It is just fantastic. I want to sit down and sort of take it all in. And I keep wanting to carry on and see more. Just stunning. Oh, I'm going to go the other way. Halfway looks more interesting, so I'm going this way. It's going to be a long video, this. No, not that long. I will wrap it up in a minute. But as I've said before, if you're in Russia, and specifically if you're in southern Russia, if you're in the Krasnodar region and you have not come to this park, then you go outside and give your head a wobble, because it's free, so you've got no excuse not to come here. None, other than the cost of your fuel getting here. Let's face it, it's Russia, so fuel's cheap, so it's not an excuse either. Now, I'll grant you, it doesn't necessarily look wheelchair accessible, but there is a path, goes all the way round. So before you say, oh, blah, 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 well, yeah, you can. You may not necessarily be able to see all of it, but you can certainly get around the outside. What a fantastic place. Anyway, I'm going to pause you for a minute, go to the next bit. Oh, a lot of you people like the old fishes. Personally, I think they need to go on a plate with some chips and peas. Now, I get it. It's very relaxing. It's very therapeutic having fish. I used to know a lot of people in the UK that have koi ponds in their gardens. Saw an epic setup once, not like this, to be honest, but you know, a private residence. Got taken there by a guy who used to go out on a Sunday on the motorbikes. And I met this guy called Pete, and we were out one day and he had to go and get an invoice paid from one of his clients. And his client had quite an exceptional house, and he had 3 massive koi ponds at different levels, and each one fed into the next one down, and there were different sized koi in each one. And when I say massive, I mean 100 feet across, all beautifully landscaped. You know, he was into his koi fish, and you know, he used to enjoy going out there in the evening and sit there with a beer and feed the fish and all of that, and that was his thing. He loved doing that. Not for everybody, but I get it, you know, very relaxing. Oh, the baby ones, look. So yeah, I do get it. But yeah, I asked him because his house was spectacular and the gardens, and clearly he had 1 or 2 shekels to rub together. So I asked him, what do you do for business? And he said, I do shop refits. I was like, okay. Any that I might know? And he said, yeah, Sainsbury's. I was like, okay, yeah, I can see how that might work. So yeah, quite a very nice man, I've got to say. Can't remember his name, but really nice guy. We turned up in, well, on motorbikes in motorbike gear, motorbike boots and everything. And he opened his lovely, huge front door. Thick, white, shag pile carpet. Come in, lads. Come through to the kitchen. So there's me trying to take my boots off. He said, don't worry about that, just come in. Really, really nice, down-to-earth guy. And it's rare when you find somebody with money. It usually turns them into an arsehole. This guy wasn't. He's a really nice, genuine guy. Don't worry about that. Come in. Come into my marble and granite kitchen. But no, he was a really nice guy, very friendly. And it was really refreshing to see somebody that clearly got, you know, a serious amount of money and wasn't an arse with it. He was just a normal, genuine guy. And that's, do you know why? Because he earned his money, he wasn't gifted it. That seems to be the biggest difference. Anyhow, I digressed a bit there. So we're in the Japanese garden inside Krasnodar Park. So that's where the peasants are, on the outside. And this is the new zone that we'll be going to in the next video, because it all comes alive at night when it gets dark. Ooh. Anyway, thanks for watching this mammoth video. 28 minutes, geez Louise, and some pauses. I know it's been a bit disjointed, but I hope you've enjoyed a wander around the Japanese garden in Krasnodar Park. And yeah, watch out for more videos, because there's a lot to see here. So I'm filming a lot. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Sharing is the most important thing. Please share. Only a click of a button. Drop a comment, that helps as well. Please put a comment down if you like the park, if there's something you'd like to see, if you'd like us to come here again. If there's something, if you've got any comments about living in Russia, got any questions, drop them in the comments below. In the meantime, as I always say, I'll see you in the next one.